It's a quiet Friday night at Stanford University. Mary and her best friend Anita are trying to hitch a ride from the campus. Yellow Ford Galaxy pulls in front of them. Inside, there is a very tall man with a funny-looking mustache and round glasses. He introduces himself as Ed and offers a ride to the girls. At first, the girls are somewhat hesitant due to sheer size of this man. But since there is two of them, they decide to take him up on the offer. After driving for a little while, they discover that Ed is indeed a gentle giant. Suddenly, Ed drives off the highway to a lonely dirt road. Mary did not really pay attention to this sudden change in the direction. Honestly, why should she? She was done with a week of heavy studying. It was a weekend and she was going to relax. Even when Ed stopped the car, it did not strike Mary as odd. She assumed that Ed was heading off to the toilet. But then all of a sudden, a light reflected into her eyes from something shiny in Ed's hands. It took her a moment or two to realize that Ed was holding a big shiny knife. Was this really happening, or was this some sort of a sick joke? It didn't seem possible. Ed was calm and quiet. He really couldn't hurt a fly, or could he? But then she saw something behind those glasses. There was something more there, something dark. Mary's body froze in complete shock as she saw that Ed took Anita and locked her in the trunk of his car. She couldn't move even when Ed put handcuffs on her hands and bag over her head. Her body was completely frozen in fear. Second later, she felt the world slipping away. Everything was turning to darkness. There was just one thought on Mary's mind. This is it. This is how I die. No, I refuse, Mary suddenly thought. Mary suddenly jerked and caught Ed by surprise. Her fight or flight instinct kicked in. She was not going down without a fight. While Ed was trying to recover and get a grip on her once more, Mary kicked and fought with all her might. She bit through the plastic bag on her head and gasped for a breath. She felt sweet, fresh air flowing to her lungs. She felt power returning to her body. She was going to make it. Then suddenly cold steel, cold as ice, plunged into her throat. As that final breath made it to her lungs, her world turned to black.